everyone, I'm Paul the Nitro Skywers. Welcome back to the Nitro Corner and the Nitro Weekend Report Part 2. Let's get started right away with the Smackdown Report and then the Nitro Top 10 for this week, as well as an announcement about some programming for the Labor Day weekend. So let's get started with the Smackdown Report. It opens up with John Cena coming out there on Smackdown, which was on air this Tuesday and then replayed this Friday. John Cena comes out there and demands once again to bring out Alberto Del Rio. Well, his personal ring announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez, stated that Alberto Del Rio will not be on SmackDown this week. Well, Wade Barrett also chimes in, saying that John Cena does not deserve a title shot, that Wade Barrett deserves a title shot. John Cena personally takes Cara away with a smack across the head, and the match was on as John Cena scored a victory over Wade Barrett, and looking forward to Alberto Del Rio, whether he appears at the Night of Champions or not, at the Night of Champions in just a few weeks. I believe this is a mind game played by Alberto Del Rio. Next up, Cara scores a victory over Daniel Bryan. Now this is interesting because I mentioned earlier a change in Cara. Well, Cara is now a rule breaker, as Cara delivered a cheap shot kick to Daniel Bryan after the match is over. As Booker T would state, "What the hell is going on? My goodness!" Nice call, Booker. Yeah, Cara is now a rule breaker. I don't know where this is going, quite possibly maybe a feud with Rey Mysterio in the near future. Next up, Beth Phoenix and Natalya defeated Divas champion Kelly Kelly and Alicia Fox. Once again, Kelly Kelly sort of in a slump since SummerSlam, when she pulled the upset over Beth Phoenix. Hopefully Kelly Kelly will be able to rebound in just a few weeks at the Night of Champions. Next up, the contract signing between CM Punk and Triple H. And once again, CM Punk, Mr. Promo himself, saying that he wants change. And dang it, don't we all want change? We want change. I guess Triple H doesn't get it in his head, the career politician, because he says that half of the WWE universe, or most of it, maybe they don't want change. Maybe they like the way that things are in the WWE universe. Hello? We want change. We don't like what's going on right now. We want change. Get it in your head, Triple H, you career politician. You're about as bad as Maxine Waters calling the Tea Party a bunch of racists. Are you kidding me? And telling the Tea Party to go to hell. And we should tell you to go to hell. But no, I'll remain classy about that. I'm always classy. I'm going to remain classy. Triple H, career politician, coming to a theater near you. Well, after the heated exchange of words about change, and how Triple H is going to kick CM Punk's scrawny, fat ass. Oh, really? Is it both scrawny and fat? I don't get that. Kevin Nash shows up. The fight ensues. CM Punk has control when Triple H sticks his big schnozola in there, pushes CM Punk back. That gives the opening for Kevin Nash to deliver the boot to the face of CM Punk. Triple H, trying to be authoritative, shoves Kevin Nash back, says, "Hey, we can't have this, man. We can't have this." Nash shoves him to the canvas and looks at him, a mean look on his face, saying, "I want Punk." And then leaves ringside. Excuse me. Could this be the end of the Clique? Who knows, but there's definitely some rift involving Kevin Nash and Triple H. Next up, the Celtic Warrior Sheamus defeated the Great Khali by disqualification because of Jinder Mahal's interference. Sheamus certainly on a roll lately here in the WWE. And next up, the main event, inside a steel cage, Randy Orton ends the title threat of Christian to keep his World Heavyweight title with an RKO off the top rope, devastating maneuver. that is when the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, shows up and just takes over on Randy Orton, delivering the world's strongest slam. You can bet there's going to be some tension involving Mark Henry and Randy Orton in the very near future for the world's heavyweight title. Excuse there. And that ends Super Smackdown for this past Tuesday with a replay on Friday. Smackdown was a pretty good show. We saw the rule breaking of Cara, but CM Punk once again showing why he is Mr. Promo, and a great cage match with Orton versus Christian Cage. And now, the Nitro Top 10 for this week, and it was a very interesting Top 10 for this week, so let's get started. Number 10 this week is Gunner. Gunner defeated Rob Van Dam to get in the Final Four for the Bound for Glory series. Number 9 is Sin Cara. He turned rule breaker this week by delivering a cheap shot kick to Daniel Bryan after beating Daniel Bryan on SmackDown this past Friday. Number 8, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. He laid out Randy Orton inside of a steel cage this past Friday on SmackDown. Number 7, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix. Beth scored a pinfall victory over Kelly in the Divas Tag Team match this past Friday on SmackDown, getting a little bit of revenge for what happened at SummerSlam. Number 6, the Icon Sting. Oh, so close yet so far away, as Sting nearly beat Kurt Angle, only thanks to the interference of the guest enforcer, Hulk Hogan. Kurt Angle remains TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Number 5 this week, the best promo man in wrestling, Mr. Promo, CM Punk, delivering 2 devastating promos once again this past week. And also, of course, this past Monday on Raw, he defeated The Miz by disqualification. Great week for CM Punk. Number 4 this week is John Cena. First time back on the Nitro Top 10 in quite a while. John Cena first teamed with Sheamus to defeat Mark Henry and Christian, and then defeated Wade Barrett this past Tuesday, on the Super Smackdown show. Number 3 is the brand new TNA Knockouts champion, Mickie James, as she defeated Winner to become the new TNA Knockouts champion. Congratulations to Mickie James. Number 2 is the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Kurt Angle. He defeated Sting this past Thursday on Impact with Hulk Hogan as the guest enforcer referee to retain the TNA World Heavyweight title. And this week's Nitro Top 10 number 1 wrestler, back for a second week in a row, is the Viper, Randy Orton. Randy Orton defeated Christian inside a steel cage to end his title threat, only to be laid out by the world's strongest man. And that is the Nitro Top 10 for this week. And that is it for part 2 of our weekend report. Tomorrow, a special Labor Day edition of the classic match of the week. Not 1, not 2, but 6. Count them, 6 classic matches of the week, not only on Sunday, but on Monday as well. Get ready, batten down the hatches, pop open a cold one. 6 classic matches of the week for both Sunday and Monday as part of the Labor Day weekend. My gift to you fans. That's it for this edition of the Nitro Corner. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I apologize for the no-shows last weekend because of the hurricane. Until then, I'm Paul the Nitro Skyver saying so long, everybody.